Terry, and his title is Why Companies Fail. Let's welcome Wickes.
So why do companies fail? Can I?
Yeah.
Ask,
Say the name at the bottom.
Yeah, I know. So good evening. My name is Captain Vikas Grewal. I work in Fleet Management Limited, one of the largest ship management companies in the world. What we essentially do is we provide manpower, and I'm telling you this because it has relevance to one example which I'll give later. So it's part of the picture. So what we do is we provide manpower and technical know-how to run the big ships. The ships which take iron ore from Australia to China, the tankers which take oil from Gulf to US. Yeah. So why do companies fail? Can you give me 3 reasons first about what are the goals of any company? You would find it in the mission statement, the vision statement of just about any company.
Profit.
Profit! Wonderful. Profit! How can we forget that? Yeah? What are the other 2 goals?
Profit. Sorry. Market share.
Market share. Alright, but market share is, I mean, going at the root of the problem. So market share is profit, yeah.
Customer satisfaction.
Customer satisfaction. And that relates to, can I say customer satisfaction also relates to profit? And also to something else, possibly reputation or sustainability?
They are means to achieve profit, right?
Say again?
They are means to achieve profit.
To achieve profit, yeah. What else? What do you find in the mission statement of Apple or NASA or GE or Procter & Gamble?
Changing life of people.
Yeah. Some vision. That's a vision. You know, we want to change the world.
Contribution.
Sustainability, wonderful. You will find sustainability in better pens. Yeah, this is not sustainable, but we will try nevertheless. Sustainable. Everybody wants to survive, yeah? Give me one more. Come on, guys.
Growth.
Improving the
You're MBA students. Cost is more of revenue cost and then profit. Yeah, that's how it works.
Increase the living standard or raise the living standard?
Yeah, raise the living standard as well. That is more of a CSR responsibility kind of thing, which forms part of mission of many companies. You're absolutely right.
What about social responsibility?
Yeah, corporate and social responsibility, both. So I would say that comes to more of reputation, because they are doing all those CSRs to have a reputation, to have a brand value in the market. Would you agree? Now, could you give me 3 reasons why a company fails? Why does a company fail? What do you think?
Profits.
No profit. No profit, no sustainability, no reputation. Easy, right? Let me share with you what the research team at Forbes have to say. And the research team at Forbes have to say, there are many reasons, of course. One of the main reasons they say companies fail is a rotten corporate culture. So, what is rotten corporate culture? The normal human follies: denial, wishful thinking, ego, yeah, poor communication, yeah, lax oversight, greed and deceit. This is what causes companies to come down, because people forget, they think a company is a robot, but a company is not a robot. It's made by humans making decisions. Yeah. So companies fail because of a rotten corporate culture. Companies fail because the problems which are discussed in the hallways in the office, the ideas which are exchanged in the copier rooms, the washrooms, and the pantries, the issues which scorch the employees and which are laughed at and argued over in the evening drinks, they don't reach the meeting rooms, the boardrooms, and the town hall meetings. It's all shoveled inside. Yeah? Companies fail because of the daily decisions that people make for the company, they forget profit, sustainability, and reputation. So let me give you an example. As a business division manager, suppose a Chinese owner would say, how much do you manage a 10-year-old bulk carrier which I'm going to put on a route from Australia to China back and forth? How much would you manage for? I would say, well, the salaries of the people would be so and so, 76,000 maybe per month. Yeah, it would come to stores, spares, lube oil, and everything else around $4,000 per day. That's what a bulk carrier would get managed for, $4,000 per day. And in which my fee would be $10,000 per month. So almost $333 a day. And then he would say, well, I have a Chinese manager who tells me that he can manage the ship for 3,600, so that's 10% lower than you. So could you give me a breakdown? I said, I will give the breakdown to you if you just open your PDF and see it on page 2 and 3 and 4. And then he says, not interested, just interested in the final number, yeah? So you have this experience as well, I guess. So he would go through the breakdown and compare it to the Chinese manager, and then he would say, well, you are spending on these things like Safer Plus, what's that? I said, well, that's a behavior-based safety program. So what we do is, most of our seafarers are from developing countries of China, India and Philippines, and safety is not given a high regard over there. So we incentivize them and we make them go through a team building exercise before they join. And this costs around $15 per person before he joins, and if he behaves safely on board, then at the end of the program, when he signs off, his family, not the seafarer, gets $200. And we have an experience that the wife is very important in deciding which company the seafarer will join, so it helps retention, blah, 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 blah. And he says, well, if you could please exclude my ship from the Safer Plus program, I think it would come to 3,900 and I could argue it out. Now I have a decision to make. I'm standing on 3 pillars: profit, sustainability, and reputation. Yeah. So here is a star of profit flying, and I can jump and catch it and add it to my profit pillar. But I have a dilemma. What's happening to the other 2, reputation and sustainability? So when I jump to catch the profit and land back, if my pillars are going to get weak, they will crumble and the company falls down. But what happens is, well, a little bit of crumbling will not really affect anybody. What happens is when everybody starts doing it, it does happen. And the company comes down. At this part, I'll conclude by saying a famous saying by Lao Tse, 2,600 years ago. He said, people in the handling of their affairs often fail just about as they are about to succeed. If only that person would be as careful at the end of his journey as he was in the beginning, he would never fail. And this is an individual lesson, but it's the same for a corporation. These 3 pillars are what make a company successful at the beginning of its journey. If we are to remember it throughout, the company would never fail. I hope you learned an individual decision. Let that be your daily bread. Thank you.
So thank you, Lucas. And let's have 1 minute for our comment to